orders or whatever in place so that they can't bully her on the app anymore or make threats, because it is cyberbullying. So anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you for having me up. And I mean, hopefully this will stop, because it really is silly, guys, you know. Thank you.
Okay, can I drop down as well, please?
Oh, of course you can. Do you want me to get you out?
Yeah, I just want to say, like, if Dave just said, right, that's the end of it, I'm not going to talk about it anymore, then it died down. If Laura keeps on talking, yeah, she's going to have it, but at least it's winding people up every night. He's seeing, you know, we're seeing it, you know, when he's making fun and everything like that. It just needs, if he just turned around and said, right, that's it, I'm not talking about it, let the police deal with it, then
can I be honest, Susan?
Do you know what I mean?
Dave uses humour to cope with things or to deal with them. I'm very much like Dave. You lot know I laugh at everything and anything, and it is genuinely because he doesn't have any other reaction to give. He's not going to sit there and cry, because to Dave this is absolutely ridiculous, because the day before he was in hospital and then the day of he was in Spain. So I don't think anybody should tell anybody how they should react to a certain thing. He's laughing because it's just ridiculous to him.
Yeah, I agree. I'm the same. And also, it's easy to say that,
lamb chops and stuff like that. You've got to get a reaction then, you know.
It's easy to say that, but when you're live and then you've got like 1,000+ people, and then you got about maybe 10%, 20% of those people coming in talking to you about, yes, leave her alone. Where's the sheep? Where's the sheep? You're thinking, brother, I ain't took no sheep. What are you on about?
And Baby A said before, yeah, when Baby A was in the box, we all knew who that was. That was the bird who was like going ham about 20 minutes ago. But when she was in the box before, she said it's coincidental that happened. But let me tell you what's a bit coincidental to me. The fact that out of the whole part of the farm where the sheep managed to go missing from, that's the only area that isn't covered by CCTV.
Yeah, I just think
where people would take them though, wouldn't they?
Do you not think there's a potential that they could have just got out?
I don't think so. Obviously, I'm not there, but it was rope tied. It was tied around tight, and that has been untied.
Do we know that for a fact?
Susan, did you inspect it?
Yeah.
Or is that just from what Laura said that she tied them?
How hard did you inspect this rope, Susan?
Susan got a rope badge.
What's that?
How hard did you inspect this rope?
It's all here.
So what are you getting at me for? I follow you and everything. Be like taking a mick a bit, and you.
No, I hear you, but you just said it's tight as fuck.
Objection, hearsay.
Can I just say something quickly about it? Listen, there's shit going on in the world. Kids and that dying all over the world and that. And people are going on about 4 sheep, man. It's absolutely mad.
Somebody's sheep. They're her sheep. She brought up. She bottle fed from babies.
Listen, there's been things in the past. I don't really get involved in these chats now, but yesterday I watched a whole group. There was 9 women in a chat slagging the life of Dave, going in. And listen, it's enough to throw someone's head, like, and then it was all made up again. It was like, so I think Torian said it yesterday. She said, if it was a black man, it'd be different. This site is getting very dividing people and that, yeah, when it should just be everyone just getting on, being happy, and it's very dividing. It's making big groups, people to get together, and the racist card's getting through out quite a lot. Which, listen, if there's racism, someone should get pulled up on it. There's a few people who's been racing, they deserve to be pulled up on it. But it's getting very divided when, listen, we all bleed the same, and everyone, TikTok's just getting too crazy at the moment, man. It's just, I think everything's going on at the moment, it's going to be banned very soon because of the way
there's a lot of boxes out there. There's a lot of boxes out there with Laura, and it's been going for about a year. Do you know what I mean? It's constant with Laura, exposing Laura. Boxes about, she's had it for ages, but she's got to put up with it.
But
then all of a sudden it's Dave and it's wrong.
Respectfully, I've seen Laura in live giving it the bifters and that, you know what I mean? Let's not sit here and paint out like it's
bigger than just Laura.
For herself.
You know what I mean? I've seen her sitting in boxes giving it the bifters and that, so it's not like it's just one side. As yet, she can come on and she can have
blame her, to be honest. She's got to stick up for herself.
No one's saying that she can't.
I feel like a lot of people think with the race thing that everyone's sticking up for Laura, whatever. Let me just make something clear. racism is much bigger than Laura. Do you get what I'm saying? And me personally, I don't really give a fuck about no personal issues. My thing is just about the racism on this app. So I just feel like a lot of people are getting it twisted.
No, but-
do you not get what I mean?
Yeah, but what you said in that chat the other day when I was on about these sheep the other day, you said, it'd be different if it was a black man. I heard that come out of your mouth yesterday.
Said what, sorry?
Something like if it was a black man, it'd be different.
Well, I said if a
Sorry,
black...
Miss J,
I
can you
I
drop
said-
me out? I gotta
Wait,
go,
One
sorry.
second, let me respond back to him. I
Thank
said
you,
if it was
Susan.
a black man that was threatening a woman, it would be all hell broke loose on this app. And it is true. We're not going to sit here
it's the
and
same
act
for
like that's
both.
not true.
It's the same for both. It's the exact same for both. If any man... if a
Okay,
man's
but
in the
Dave's
wrong-
just threatened Laura and no one's holding him accountable for it. So do you
No,
get my
but-
point?
But then Dave's literally just been bullied in here, and I didn't see any of you jumping in here to
I
defend
wasn't here
Dave.
when he was getting bullied or
You
whatever.
were in the
but-
comments.
I just
You were in the
personally-
comments because you kept on asking to come in.
I just personally think it's getting through up to
Okay.
certain things, getting through and making a lot of divide and conquer on here.
But no, the only people that are making it divided and conquer is the creators that carry on being you just said, yeah, the racism card's getting thrown a lot on this app, yeah? I've called out about I called out Pearl, I called out DG Decoration for his comments, and I don't remember who the other person was. I haven't gone
I seen it
around
Chester,
and
I seen it-
openly called people racist if they
Yeah,
haven't been racist.
I've seen it with Chester. You did it with Chester as well.
Chester was blatantly racist though. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying he wasn't. Yeah, I'm not saying he apologised and he was in a box. Yeah, and you was all going in. He
Not
said,
all, because I weren't in there. When you're saying all, put names to that, because I actually wasn't in that.
Hey,
live
but
session.
I'm gonna say now, Hustle went in there and it fully calmed down. It all calmed down and he apologised. Chester apologised. Hustle went in there.
Listen,
had his say,
I'm just
and
going to end this here. Yeah,
and it got calmed down quick.
This isn't about race, and I'm not gonna continue this. I'm sorry, but I'm just not.
Yeah,
It was about sheep. I don't believe. I get what you're saying, India. Honestly, I understand, but I just don't want to make this about race.
No, just little things the last few days been going on the app. But listen, I agree. Listen, if someone's being racist, man, they need pulling up on it, and everyone's in the right. Racism's been going on for hundreds of years. My nan was up from Ireland. Everyone knows what back in the 60s and 70s, what it was like for the Irish and for black people. It was disgusting in this country. Everyone knows it, and I'm for it. But I think the last few weeks it's just been big lives, just everyone looking for clout. Just going on same topic, saying the one who I love who comes on here is Tyrone. He just brilliant on here, like Tyrone, and Hustle went in a chat the other day with Chester, and he was brilliant how he worded it. Your man apologised, and then that was it.
Because Miss J just said it's not about race, so let's get back to the sheep and the thing that's in hand right
Well,
now.
listen here,
Anyway, I don't believe that Dave has taken any sheep. Torian, I think you can agree that I think it's a bit far fetched at the moment, and I think we should all wait until there's actual evidence. Until then, it is speculation and nothing but hearsay, and that's it. I'm
Been
gonna.
called Miss J, do you know about these sheeps?
You what? Say that again.
Do you know if has there been a crime? Do you know if she's reported this?
Well, she said that she has, but people have asked for the crime reference number, but she still doesn't seem to want to give it out. So I don't know. That might be something that someone else could probably answer. I'm not sure, but I don't think she.
And I'm just going to say, I'm going to shoot off now, Miss J. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to cause trouble with anyone on here. I'm just everyone's entitled to the say on that. But I'm going to shoot anyway. But listen, me trying to have, I just thought I'd have a little say anyway. But I'm not. That's not me having a dig at anyone. And anyway, good luck, everyone. Have a good day.
Oh, thank you.
God bless. Talk.
So
Hey, make sure you go out and vote as well, people.
Huh?
Make sure you go out and vote. Everyone sitting in here being advocates and that. Go and change your country. Get out there and vote, people. Go and get your little boxes.
So apparently Dave rang the police and they haven't heard anything about it, Torian. So again, it's...
Oh, this live is joke, bro.
Sorry, Hustle, can't help it. I woke up.
Hey, listen, you see people talking about, you switched on Laura, bro. I find this shit funny as fuck. Laura's cool, man, but Dave's cool for me as well. They're both my friends, but
Hustle, you're not allowed to laugh on here. Did you not know?
Yeah, but it's mad. There's 5,000 people concerned about 4 sheep. These are the most famous sheep in England, bro.
I know Hustle was sitting on mute laughing the whole time. Honestly.
It's just madness, Hustle. Like, you should have seen the videos I put up yesterday just as a joke, bro. The amount of people that jumped on it like Karens, bro. Like that she ain't going to throw these in the oven like in a year or two.
So to answer your question, Torian, I don't know, maybe you could ask her, I don't know, but she said that she has. I don't know if she has, but she hasn't. I know Dave rang them and they said that they haven't heard of any sheep taking a walk anywhere.
Do you know what?
So the police was already called. I mean, was already asked if there was sheep missing.
So Dave rang them and asked them a few questions, and they said no, basically.
You know what?
But are they able to give that information out though? Like,
I'm
isn't
not
that data
entirely
protection?
sure. I'm not in the law.
Well, it's
so-
not about,
yeah, I don't
it's not
know.
about people, it's about sheep. So, like, I'd say they'd be fine to give that
Where's
information.
my girl Hans? Hans will be able to answer that. She in
yeah,
there?
where is Han?
Hans, are you in here?
Oh, here you go. TJ's here, actually. TJ's. There you go. I don't know if Han's. Let me have a look.
Jay, I can't believe it. I'm here flabbergasted.
I know.
So I've studied sheep law for years.
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, they were able to. Wait, Miss J, sorry, the comments are saying that that he did call them, but the police told him that they won't be able to give him any information.
Oh,
Like
right.
the police have arrived. Georgia, where's the sheep?
Listen,
Where's the sheep? Tell
I'm
your friends,
literally
man.
spinning this. I fucking love Dave. I highly doubt Dave comes off of live and goes, "Oops, let me steal someone's sheep." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's in and out of hospital at the moment. He's doing his live. He's been on holidays. I really, really cannot imagine Dave sitting there calling people, "Can somebody steal free sheep for me?" And secondly, if you
I think he
see,
had a bit of a twisted bow. He was trying to shit the other day. Like, I don't think he was concerned about picking up sheep.
bro, and people are like, he's laughing about it. Yeah, because fuck me, like the things you get accused of on this app, stealing sheep. I'm sorry. As soon as I heard this, I screamed. Like, I'm an animal lover, but if 3 sheep are walking down the road, they're probably going to come back to her.
Georgia, can I ask you a question?
Yes, MT, you may.
In your time doing the job that you did you ever come across a situation where you had to go and speak to someone about missing sheep, or had to go and harass someone in relation
No,
to
but
missing sheep?
no, should I step in now though?
I think your services might be needed, I'm not going to lie.
Wait, Georgia, can I ask you a question? You see if there's
Hi,
a crime that's
Torian.
been committed, yeah? You're right, babe. You see if there's a crime that's been committed, for instance, I don't know, in this instance, the sheep that's gone missing, yeah? If I was to call up the police station and say, ask them about that crime, are they able to tell me that information, or is it like they can't say nothing?
Well, if you're the suspect in it and you've not been spoken to yet, then they wouldn't tell you. But like at the same time, no, we can't tell you. Like the officer who's dealing with it, it's their responsibility to get in touch with the suspect. But fuck me, like, did that answer your question?
Yeah, so basically, if we call them and ask them, they're not able to give us that information.
No,
That's
they
just what I was
couldn't. It's the officer who's dealing with the case, and they'll reach out to the suspect in time. But Dave, I can't believe what I'm hearing today, guys. I actually can't believe it. This is the first time I've heard it.
Being honest with you, though, yeah, legally,
Look at the video on my page, you'll see it is true.
the poultry. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I think
But they're sheep, MT.
the legal.
Poultry. And shouldn't this be more a missing case?
Sorry, someone rang me.
Isn't this a more missing case situation than an actual who's took sheep?
Well, listen, I don't really know how sheep operate in that, yeah. But people are saying that one has been.
How they operate.
No, but
Miss J, can I just
no, but wait,
just
one
clear up
second,
some
one second.
stuff?
Wait, one sec. People are saying
on,
one's
Kaz.
been
Sorry,
found,
Doc.
but don't they like stick together?
Yeah.
What, sheep?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 4 of them, not one of them.
You
Bro,
always get
not
the odd
literally
one.
like stick, bro, but like don't they like walk together and
Yeah, but Russell,
Yeah.
see what it is. When it's your favourite sheep, they tend to stick around.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
No, it's the
favourite
sheep
that
expert.
Right, let
She did say. She said that it was her favourite one that stayed behind.
You're right, Kaz.
Hi, Miss J. I just want to clear some stuff up. In terms of the police are involved. It's already done. The police are involved. In terms of people asking for CCTV, it's data protection, so she won't be releasing any CCTV. It's for her safety of her property is one. So no, she won't be allowed to give out CCTV. And as for the crime reference number, Dave did call the police yesterday, and the police told him on the phone that they're not allowed to give out the crime reference number because he's not the victim.
Can I just check what principle of GDPR states that Shep isn't allowed to share the CCTV from afar?
It's data protection. It's been said on the app by someone.
To who? Who? When you're saying it's data protection, who's it in relation
She
to?
rents
Because
from the farmer himself. Is that correct? I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm lost. Say that again.
Because she only rents. As if am I correct in saying that?
That is not a breach of the
Basically empty.
GDPR. Like what?
Okay.
But she,
Because she
Yeah,
don't
I'm
own
going.
the
she
You know,
property.
I've had enough. I'm
it is
happy.
actually her choice if she shares the CCTV, but genuinely, if there is a case open, it does mess it up.
Yeah, so
Because-
she's not entitled to show anybody any CCTV and give out any reference number.
But she
Can I-
could, so that with the crime reference number, that is personal preference if you choose to or you don't. If you feel that somebody has or may have some knowledge about what's happened, then surely that she is actually able. There's no law enforcement to say that she can't give out that crime reference number. She actually can.
So yeah, it's to her discretion.
So she's choosing not to give it.
To who? TikTok?
Well, to Dave. Dave wants the crime reference number.
Oh.
But you can understand why. Because do you know what I mean?
Because if she wants to find her sheep, surely she'd go, "Hi Dave, I believe you're the one who's done it. This is the crime reference number. Let's get to the bottom of this."
And the crime reference number doesn't give any details or allow any of the details. It just gives a reference point in order for it to be referenced back to the CAD system or
That's what
intelligence system. So by giving that crime reference number isn't anything. We give out, or people give out crime reference numbers in all sorts of awareness situations, in missing people and all sorts, because that's a reference number. It's like a library card number. It doesn't depict anything differently. So there's no harm in doing that.
But no one can answer for Laura. It's Laura's choice if she wants to give that out.
And you know what as well, yeah, you lot gotta understand, yeah, right now you lot don't like Laura, innit? It's clear as day, yeah. So she's thinking, why the flip am I gonna show people that don't like
but Torian, not to all of us though, Torian. Just to Dave.
I'm just saying that
what
in
I mean?
general, just the people that obviously have an issue. I don't know who exactly has got an issue, but I'm just saying that.
No, but would you give a crime reference number to Dave? So say you were Laura and he said, well, give me the crime reference number so then I can ring them and whatever he wants to provide to them. Would you not say, okay, I've reported it, I can give you the crime reference number, that's it? Why would you say, no, I'm not giving you a crime reference number?
Especially if her main focus is getting the sheep back and she believes he's the suspect and has taken it to a platform and accused him of theft, essentially, you would talk to him. Why even bring it to the app? People bring so much to the app that doesn't even need to be
It's like
here.
a Dear Diary thing, George, I'm telling you.
Can I ask a question about the CCTV?
Yep.
Why won't she put the CCTV out for data protection, but she sticks the farm on alive every day?
That's true.
You have to remember this is where the whole CCTV is everywhere. So she is technically leaking the whole road where she lives.
Can't she zoom in to where the 4 sheep were? I can't. I actually can't, James.
Right, if the sheep are by the road then, so it is possible that the sheep have just, hopped fence and done one.
The other thing I wanted to say is a lot of people were saying about tyre tracks and stuff. The place that they were gone from is actually on a main road, so you can park on that main road. There's not going to be any tyre tracks.
Kaz, can I ask you a question?
You can listen. I'm just here to say the police have been involved. There is a crime reference number, and in terms of people asking to see the CCTV,
she hasn't got to share it. Yeah, that's fair enough. And especially not to TikTok. I wouldn't do the same. But in a lot of cases, people do pretend they have CCTV when they don't, to make the suspect think, okay, they're gonna come forward and kind of give them a little scare.
Might as well just admit it now because they're going to see it now.
Exactly. We see on Facebook pages.
and I agree.
I've
a lot of
seen who
people
it
can
is.
say
You
about
better come forward.
CCTV, but we all know Laura has CCTV.
Kaz, can I ask, have you seen the crime reference number? Have you seen it?
No.
How do you know that it has been reported to the police? Is that just from what Laura said on lives, or is it something?
TJ, you have to listen.
The police
Laura wasn't by herself yesterday, by the way.
Say again. Sorry, you broke up. Say again. Sorry.
Laura wasn't by herself yesterday. This is another thing that has frustrated me in this whole situation. Is a lot of people have said, "Well, why hasn't Laura been out looking, etc." There were 7 people yesterday that have been out searching, looking, like. There
I'm just
was a
asking
lot,
about the
like
police
12,
thing.
12 hours yesterday they were out looking, so no one can say that she's not been out looking. There were
No,
7
no,
of them
no,
out
I don't
yesterday.
disagree with that. But in terms of the crime reference number, you said the police are involved. I know that. So I'm just trying to work out.
The police have been informed, yes.
How do you know that?
Laura stated that on her live yesterday.
Right. So what I'm saying is that you don't know if the police have been informed. It's just what Laura has said. I'm not debating whether she has or hasn't. I'm just saying when you say that, I just want to check whether you had seen the crime reference number, which is why you're so sure.
There were 7 people there yesterday, and all 7 people have said that the police were contacted.
The 7 people that were with her yesterday were her mods, were they not? So they were all sort of shitting in the same bucket, licking the same spoon.
But what?
Oh God.
But how can all 7? Why would all 7 people lie?
Because if Laura said to them, and again, I'm not saying it either way, but if I said to a group of my friends, I've just called the police, they've come over, I've spoken to them, we're going to speak later or whatever, all those 7 would go, why would they disbelieve me?
Look, at the end of the day,
Also,
I
hey,
can't
one
speak
thing I
for
will say.
Laura.
1 second,
I can't
Kaz.
speak for Laura.
Yeah, of course.
1 second.
You know
One
what I
thing
mean?
will
Like,
say,
at
bro.
the
Can I
end
just
of
say
the
something
day,
in regards to the crime
Hold on,
reference
one
here?
thing.
Because a lot of
Wait,
people
one
are
sec,
saying,
one
"Wow,
sec.
what
Look,
she
she's
got
gone
into
through.
behave?" Yeah.
Let's just
Yo.
Hassel, go on.
Oh,
Listen,
sorry.
one thing I will say, she's gone through so much already with other moderators and people talking secrets that she spilled. I doubt she would ever do that again, bro. That's what I will say.
So
As if you'd make up stories
And
for
can
it
I?
to be exposed again later down the
I
line.
just want to confirm something. So, someone's just said that the farmer stated that the sheep were actually seen and sighted there at 5 a.m. yesterday morning, but Dave was in the airport waiting for his flight at that time.
no. So it was stated by the farmer along 2 farms along that he heard a sheep bleating in distress at 5 a.m., which was then put into a field, which would have been the one sheep that she found. It was then put into a field because obviously it was out, but there was no other sheep. It was just one sheep.
That's crazy.
Laura has, obviously she's a creator, it's natural, I'm not like shaming her for this, but she has a lot of issues with a lot of different people on the app. And if I think of 5 of the people she's had issues with, and then I put Dave in that category, whether he made a joke or not, I very highly doubt Dave's going to be the one out of the majority.
But wait,
of them.
Hilda, respectfully, that video where he was talking about the sheep, it wasn't a joking thing. Like, it wasn't a joke. I can definitely, and this ain't even me picking sides or whatever, but I can definitely understand why she thinks that is him. If a man's coming there saying, I'm in Spain, but I can get things cracking in 12 hours, your sons are in prison, my sons are out here, I can get this deaded, I'll take your farm, even proceeded to call someone in the farming industry or whatever and say, oh, have you got the address of this? Like, she's gonna think that is him. Like, it wasn't a joke. We're not gonna downplay it as a joke. A joke is laughy, car, hee hee, ha ha. He wasn't laughing at the end of the day. And I just feel like, obviously, yeah, we don't.
Can we also remember he lives 4 miles from her house?
Can we also remember that a few weeks ago she was crying on live because she'd lost a chicken, but she didn't phone the police then? Like, it's an animal. This shit happens. You see all the time where you got little sheeps on the motorways or sheeps on the roads or cows have got out. Like, it's not an unheard of thing. It happens.
Aren't Dave's sons like 9 and 10?
Yeah, they're very.
Yeah, they're little.
Can I ask another question? So in the same
9-year-old
breath,
walking down the street with sheep on shoulders. Yeah.
in the same breath as the fact that there could be a possibility that Dave has taken the sheep or got someone to take the sheep or whatever, on the backhand of that, if you're looking objectively, is there a possibility that the sheep actually, 1, have gone missing naturally, or 2, the sheep are not missing at all? So on both hands, there could be the possibility of either side.
There's all different. There's all
Of course there is.
Right now, it's just hearsay. It is purely just that.
How many times have people come on the app and said things have happened and then it's turned out it's not happened?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not saying she's lying.
Can I just say, people have faked their own fucking deaths on here, for God's sake.
Listen, if these sheep are hiding under some hay bales or something like that, we're all going to be like, what the hell? I don't even want to hear the word sheep any more times. I think I've heard it about 100 million times just in this last 4 hours.
I will say that they've checked every inch of that farm and they're not on that farm at all.
Yeah, but the problem is, Kaz, they also find children under
missing.
laundry baskets when they're looking for missing children as well, hours later. So, it's a large farm, isn't there? So there is a possibility that it's still there.
It could have been
you
another
sound
farmer.
silly,
But on the back of that, she knows every sheep, every animal on that farm. So to go around and check, she like to look at every animal on that farm, on the haven. She knows her animals.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so
I will say,
she will know who's there, who isn't.
It is a bit
Kaz,
deep though, because
yesterday I stated on my live, which would have got back to Shep. I've got a drone. I live an hour away from where she lives, that she could contact me and I'd happily go up there with my DJI drone and I could cover the whole area, if not miles away, and see if there was any sheep there. But she didn't bother getting back to me.
Who's talking?
Hence why I
Sorry,
put up
because
my video.
there's no circle. There's no circle.
It's no face.
No face.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry, there's no circle moving, so I couldn't
You know
see.
what I mean? Like I said that on my live, I said to people they could go and tell her that, Like, I'm not being funny. If someone was offering that sort of service, I'd take it up. Do you know what I mean? I paid
So I do believe that
1,100 quid for my drone, which would have I could take that up. I could cover it even at night time. I'd be able to pick up heat signal off them. Do you know what I mean? She didn't bother getting back to me. That's why I put up my videos that I did.
So I do believe someone was contacted about a drone. That's as much as I know. So there was someone with a drone that was contacted.
Did you say she's searched for the sheep for 12 hours?
There were 7 of them, yeah.
There were 7 of them searching for 2 sheep, probably on a country.
4 sheep.
4 sheep have gone missing.
Yeah.
I mean, if they've been stolen, I just can't
were-
imagine somebody going to somebody's farm with a van and herding in 4 sheep. And
She has been to every barn, every field. There was a really nice lady that saw what was happening on her live and came out of her house in her car and was helping to drive people around so they could go further out instead of walking just like a certain way. They could go further out. So the whole of the area has been searched.
And did she set up a GoFundMe?
No.
Yeah, people are saying about a PayPal.
The PayPal has been there since she started.
Someone said there's a new PayPal that's up. A separate second
No.
one.
She's had the same PayPal since she started.
Okay.
So we're actually getting drones out for the sheep.
I was just about to say we're getting drones out.
All I know is someone was contacted about a drone. That's all I know.
Kaz, one more thing. So sorry, guys. I know I'm like talking so much. Was it true that there was 5 missing and 1 got found?
Yeah, so the 5... They tried to...
You wouldn't even have to leave your house.
5 were initially reported. She found 1, which was the distressed one that the farmer had heard that was been put into another field. And the actual farmers who Little Legs was found in actually said, I knew it wasn't my sheep because I know my sheep. And it was a completely different breed of sheep that he has.
So if there was 5 missing, so listen, I'm completely unbiased in this, but if there's 5 missing and she's found 1 was found in another field, that just makes me think something happened between the sheep and then they all just went, ooh. No one's going to steal 5 sheep and then leave 1 in another random field.
So I get what you're saying, but also in terms of they could have been around, they could have been in another field, but she would have found them. So I know not some of you don't watch her, but she was calling and calling and calling. Now they know their names and they know Laura's voice. And the minute she shouted for a name, the one that was in the field immediately bleeped for her and came running over. And Laura knows her sheep. She knows each bleat is different to the name of the sheep. So she immediately knew which sheep that was.
Kaz,
So
you've obviously...
if they were around and they heard her voice and they heard their name being called, they would have come running, or they would have bleated, or at least, do you know what I mean, signalled that they were there, and none of that happened.
Kaz, from your experience with obviously speaking to Laura and watching her lives and all that sort of stuff, if that's the case, then just lay it out in terms of your thought process realistically. Do you think Dave Duran has arranged to take 4 sheep from her, or is there a possibility that someone else may have done it through normal crime, or they escaped? Realistically, what do you actually think?
My opinion, I believe they were taken.
By Dave.
Hang on, I'm getting there. My opinion, they were taken.
Yeah.
Suspect number one is going to be Dave because of what's been said. No one is sitting on live saying we know for a fact he done it. We're just saying because of the threats that has been made, he's going to be suspect number one. That's all we're saying.
He was literally in Spain.
But again, he's done it on a live where he's phoned someone to get the details and said that he can have someone there. So
yeah, it doesn't mean Dave done it himself. He could have.
He can be in Spain and have someone on the phone and go and do it for him. Do you know what I mean?
We're talking about sheep, not a bank heist. Like, are you actually? I can't. If I ever go missing, can somebody please bring it to TikTok because I want drones and full lives.
You probably get more resources than the police at the minute.
TJ,
this has turned into true crime.
Listen, Georgia, it's true.
So listen, I'm going to drop because all I came on to say was yes, the police have been involved. She doesn't have to release a CCTV. She doesn't have to give out the crime number. That's all I wanted to come up.
No,
and
but
say.
she does have a choice that she could actually give out the crime reference, is what I'm saying.
Can I just say something? Yeah, do you know what it is? Yeah, I think people gotta understand that. Let me use me as an example. You see, if say I'm Laura, yeah, and I've got loads of dramas with all these types of people, whatever, and now something's happened, and now those people that I have drama with are telling me that I must release crime reference and I must release that. I want to be like, no, who are you lot for me to release anything? I don't need to prove nothing to you lot. I'll do it. Do you get what I mean? Like, I feel like...
What sheep was it? Was it Liam that was found?
No, it was Little Legs. Liam is still missing.
Has anyone asked Little Legs what happened?
Jay.
You, Jay.
I'm being serious.
On that note, that's not good, is it? On that note, I'm dropping.
Get Chris Riley.
Thanks, Kaz, for coming up though and speaking.
If I was Laura, I wouldn't give out the crime reference number to TikTok.
Well,
I would just give it to Dave. But
Chris Riley, where are you?
They might have had a little fight, in the field.
And at the end of the day, it's still 4 sheep out of everything.
I can't.
Sheep.
How many
I
sheep
can't.
has she got?
Okay, all of you now say the word sheep and see if it actually means anything. Like, I can't say the word without laughing now. Sheep, it's such a funny word as well.
Torian's laughing. I don't know.
It's funny to you lot, yeah?
But she's laughing.
Torian, this is 4 sheep though, right?
Yeah, but
think
TJ,
of
I
it.
understand. But look, TJ, I understand that it's 4 sheep, yeah, but we all know that she does this whole animal thing. Do you get it? Like, that can be her safe space. Like, we don't like... Do you get what I mean? Like, even though it can be laughable for you lot or for us or whatever, it's not obviously a laughing matter for her. Do you get what I mean?
No, but I get the upset on the sheep, and I really honestly hope that the sheep come back, because for the animal side of that, that's not what the funny part of it is. I just think it's the element of like reaching out for Dave and then reaching out for Lily, and then then not giving out crime reference to Dave when actually, if she thinks he's involved, he might have information that could help the police find them.
No, but why would I give the crime reference number to someone that's been goating me on the app, threatening to come to my house? I'm going to tell you to F
But is
off.
the sheep more important or the app situation?
I'm not gonna lie, you don't act like you care about
Yeah,
shit.
but-
You need to get a grip, bro. You might as well go vegan and don't eat no lamb, bro. Like,
No, if I had to
lost their
farm and
fucking
someone
minds, bro.
stole
You gotta
4
chat
of my sheep, I would actually be so upset. I would be really upset. I know we're saying it's just sheep, but if someone stole my cat, all my days, like...
But no, we're not saying it's just sheep. We're just saying this is a ridiculous situation. Like,
No,
this
it
is
is. It
ridiculous.
is, 100%.
It really is ridiculous. We hope the sheep, Liam and all the rest of them turn up. Like, but Dave did not steal them. Come on.
Did you just name them?
Come on, man.
Honestly, like, if anyone out there believes that Dave stole the sheep or got somebody to steal the sheep, like give your head a wobble. Honestly,
Do you realise you just said sheep 10 times in that one sentence?
Wait, can I ask a question here? What if,
Write down.
If
What
you
if,
keep
yeah,
saying
Dave,
sheep,
yeah?
they might be...
what if Dave actually did take the sheep? Then what?
Then fucking hell.
Like,
And it
what
says,
if...
I checked
you know
it, it
what?
says
Yeah,
on the
it's
internet,
TikTok.
yeah,
We
you
don't
get
know
up
how
to
things
14
go.
years in jail.
What if he did actually take the sheep?
But the truth is, we don't know if they have taken the sheep or not, but we're just giving our opinions on the fact
Listen,
that... I
Torian,
don't
if he
think- yeah.
took 4 sheep from a farm, he's done some good work. These sheep are like bulls.
Do you honestly think out of all the things in the world, Dave would go and nick sheep? I really don't. Listen, I know that he doesn't like Laura, but I don't think he wants. I don't think he cares that much. I'm going to be fair.
But what if they let him out? What cool? He might have not taken the sheep and stole them, but what if he got someone there and got them to open up the gate and let them out?
Who's going to do that for him? Who in the right minds is going to go and steal sheep for another person from another person's farm? Like, why? Like, make it make sense, honestly. Like, I can't.
Anyone could have taken them, but I don't think it was Dave. I'll be honest.
Yeah, but people
have
in
you
the
been
comments
sheep
are saying.
hypnotized?
Go on, sorry.
Have you been sheep hypnotized? You are coming up with some stuff now.
Wait, is it that? Is it
why
that
would
hard to
anyone do
find
that?
sheep though? Like you know, like if I'm rolling
That's my
on the
point,
road,
Hustle.
bro, and if I'm rolling down the road and I see a bunch of sheep, I'm thinking, right, that's unusual. Like, what's going on? Like, what? So why is I'm confused, bro?
Hi guys, you're okay? Can anyone hear me?
Are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not too bad.
Yeah.
This here is a prime example about watching your words and what you say and threats or indirects that you make. This is, Dave has said whatever he said. People are saying Dave's in Spain. He couldn't have possibly done it. In life, and when people are out for somebody or they want to do something to get back at somebody, you will hear that somebody could be sat in a restaurant and arranged for somebody to get shot or something like that. May seem a bit extreme, but I think you may all kind of get the gist of what I'm saying. He's in Spain, so it's like, oh no, it's definitely not him. However, he's got friends, he's got mates and those kind of things. Everyone's saying obviously they're only sheep and this and that. These are Laura's family. This is Laura all over. Laura lives for her sheep, she lives for her animals and will do everything and anything for her animals, just like when people have pets, they have dogs, they have cats, etc., etc. If anything was to happen to those, a death is a death, or if their dog goes missing, you know what I'm saying. So I just think that people just need to be woke to, Dave's in Spain, but come on, man, we're not stupid. We all live in the real world.
But Miss Surtees, I think the point of we're saying it's only sheep, I think comes from the fact is, why would Dave risk anything in relation to just sheep? And I think that's the element. It's not Laura's sort of relationship with sheep, because I think that's obvious to everyone. That's that's their relationship, and she looks after them, and that's her life work. But it's the fact we're saying just sheep, because why would anyone risk anything for sheep?
Can I
mean?
Because it's something that's close to Laura's heart. So it could have been the sheep, it could have been the ducks, it could have been the cows. Like, regardless of whatever they were, they're all something that mean a lot to Laura.
Can I point out a fact, if that's okay, very quickly before I go? I literally just jumped in because I just realised something when I left. But, people are in here saying that Shep loves the animals and everyone's about relationships with them. But if she loves the animals, why are they kept on a farm? Why are they not out in the wild, living the best life?
Nah, stop them though.
But respectfully though, why are they on a farm? Why are they not out living the best life in the wild and that?
If she's a shepherdess, bro. Nah, come on, you can't
Have
do
you
that.
seen the acres of land that Laura has for all her animals to be able to have a wide range of, if they want to go for a run, a walk, or whatever? I feel like you're just digging at something there.
But they're locked up though, aren't they? Respectfully, they are enclosed. It's not. We're in the middle of a discussion because 4 sheep have gone missing. But if she loves them that much and cares for them that much, why are they sat on a farm? Why aren't they out in the wild living the best life and that? Like, who decided that she can enclose the animals and decide that she wanted to be a shepherdess?
Wait, MT, tell me. Wait, one thing I will say. Look. Hey, tell me where in the wild the sheep live.
What?
Where in the wild the sheep live?
On the mountains in Wales. They do, bro. You can't say they don't. They do, of course.
MT, what's your point here?
On the mountains and that.
Whoa.
Keep it real.
Oh no.
Keep it
You should
real.
be sending me a lion for this shit.
He sent you a lamb. That is sick. Wolf, you need to come up and apologise for that.
Behave your damn self.
No, it is a sad situation. Like, if I had a farm and they went missing, I'd be fucking heartbroken. But you just a bit of lightheartedness on the app. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not our sheep. Like, it is what it is.
I'm just confused how to fuck.
Or not, but you know, at the end of the day, if I do anything for my friends, but I'm not about to go and rob 4 sheep, haul them into a truck, you know what I mean? Like, for even any amount of money, I'm not about to do that. And I don't think anyone would. Like, I don't know. This is ridiculous.
The sheep live on the mountains, though, for real.
No,
Jay,
I swear.
I've just had
like, you live in
someone.
Wales and that on
Jay,
the hills.
I've just had someone say that they've got evidence or substantial evidence that it can't have been Dave in any case. Do you want to let them on?
Who is it?
Billy.
Hey, have you ever been on the motorway driving down and you just see the sheep on the side and like
Yeah.
the mountains and the hills?
Yeah, I
and
thought
that?
they're farms, bro.
Wales. What?
I thought they're farms.
Nah,
They are farms. They are farms.
If you go to Wales, yeah, and you go around, sorry to like just interrupt DJ, but if you go to Wales and you go and drive around the Welsh countryside, yeah, you just see sheep chilling, living the best life and that, out in the wild, and it's boss.
Wait, do farmers have their sheep chipped?
What?
Do they chip their sheep?
They usually have tags on their ears.
Oh.
I didn't even know people had this much of a personal connection with sheep.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, I'm just saying, like, mountains don't seem like a suitable place for sheep, bro.
They do.
You have that
People
much
lay
of a
heavy on
personal
the
connection with
edge,
Mother
innit?
Teresa.
What? What'd you say?
I said, you've got that much of a personal relationship with Mother Teresa, never mind sheep.
Well, I'm telling you.
Where's Chris Riley when you need him?
Irish, I'll bring you back. Hang on a minute. Wolf wants to come in and cause a drama for me.
I think he's on Channel 4, isn't he? Oh, God.
Hello, mate.
What do you want, Sam?
I just want to clarify Dave took the sheep.
You bastard, man. He's so full of shit.
No, me and him have had a massive argument today.
Shut up.
Yeah, we did.
About what? Go
About
on,
the
tell
sheep
the story.
situation.
Yeah, we're here for you. Go on.
About the sheep situation.
Don't start crying, will you?
No, honestly, I won't.
You sound like you're getting emotional, I'm not going to lie.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work. Yeah, and people may not like me for this, but you don't know already, that's what I want. Where are you? I'm not going to lie, you see all these jokes about the sheep, it can actually come across as bullying.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm not going to lie, like, it can actually come across as bullying now, because you lot are actually taking a piss.
Bullying is fucking her.
It can be bullying, yeah.
Somebody taking some fucking sheep.
Say that again, sorry?
Bro, she's causing a massive divide between a lot of people, pointing the finger at Dave, saying he took fucking sheep.
Dave pointed the finger at himself.
That she's causing, Wolf.
Come on, man. Have a reality check, will ya? Live a little.
I don't understand.
Can I just ask, are you able just to explain how you feel that it's actually bullying? Just tell me what part of the actual jokes you found to be bullying, intimidating or harassment. I'm just curious. I'd like to know. Sorry, I'm just saying that I'd like to know what part of the conversation you felt was actually bullying, intimidation or harassment. I'd just like to know what part.
No, I'm not even just talking about the conversations, but I'm just talking about the posts and that everyone's doing, like taking the piss, coming in lives, gifting lambs, like all of that. It can be like, at the end of the day, MT, yeah, no matter what people may think of Laura, I understand, I get it, people don't like her, I understand that, yeah? But at the same time, her personal, like her sheep went missing. So when everyone's making jokes about something that's so close to her heart or whatever, it can come across as bullying. That's all I'm saying.
If we talk about it on a serious level, it is sad, but at the same time, it's TikTok. This isn't the police station. People are going to hear about things and make jokes when they're not involved. To her, okay, it may upset her. Apologies if it's upset her, but it's TikTok. People are going to make certain jokes.
I promise you now, I'm going to come in your sleep yet. Oh, not like that, but I'm going to, in your sleep, I leave one eye open. You're actually flipping, making me angry, sending me these lambs.
I think it was
ridiculous. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Like, everyone's trying to create a joke out of it, innit? Like, we're trying to take the seriousness away from it. You know, if she had come to the app and said, you know, like, fucking hell, I don't know where the sheep has gone. You know, some divvies must have come round at night, open the gates, let them gone or whatever. You know, I need to try and find my sheep. You know, if everybody can repost it, this, that, the other, then okay.
Yeah.
the bullying has actually come from her in a sense where she's pointed the finger directly at Dave. Yes, he said some fucked up things, which I've said to him on live yesterday. You shouldn't have said some of the things you said. Neither should she. But she's come on, directed and pointed the fucking finger at Dave. That he stole some sheep. The guy's got better things to do with his time than go and actually fucking phone somebody or go himself to take himself to a farm and lift up 4 sheep and do what with them? Pull around with them in a fucking on a rain and go, bang, do you know what I mean? All up and down the road, showing off, bro. What are you actually going to do with it?
Can we also clarify?
He's being a fucking prat about the whole situation, to be honest. Whether you like my point or whether you don't like my point, Torian, you come in my live yesterday, like saying, I'm disgusted in you, this, that, the other. Like, I don't, it's whatever. You've got your opinion. I've got my opinion. She's being the fucking idiot here, to be honest. I can't lie.
If you lot have got pets, and if somebody came and your dog was, if your dogs, whatever, was outside in the garden, locked in your gate and whatever, you was just chilling, doing whatever, and then you come out and then your gate's been open and your dog's gone, then what are you going to do? Are you not going to be upset?
But certainly, no one's not saying it's not a sad situation for Laura. I even said if I had a farm, I'd be upset if the animals had been taken. But she's come to the app, directly said it's a particular person.
Yeah, because that particular person opened their mouth and said something. So that's just like me saying.
It's natural for her to assume it's him.
That's like me saying, Torian, I'm going to come around to your house and I'm going to do A, B, and C. In a week's time, Torian goes home, and the things that I said that I'm going to do to Torian has taken place at Torian's property. Who's Torian?
But then that would then make sense for you to think it was her. That would then make sense for you to think it was her.
Torian is then going to look at and think, oh,
you.
Exactly.
Okay, but you have a valid point. But the first thing you fucking do is go and search up and down, high and low for these fucking sheep.
That's what she was
doing.
doing.
And then also CCTV everywhere you possibly can. But
that's
now people are coming out. That's what you would do. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't sit on live saying this person's done this person without facts. There's no evidence or facts that person has done it.
Sophie.
No, I didn't say, obviously, that I said that's what she was doing yesterday. She was searching high and low for her sheep yesterday.
And then came live and then pointed the finger at someone and blamed them. That's exactly what she did.
There's a big difference as well between a sheep and a dog, because respectfully, we ain't telling the dog on to be scranned, are we? Do you know what I mean? The sheep being sold on to be scranned, the dogs aren't, so that's a completely different relationship.
It could be someone's goldfish. At the end of the day, people, they have animals and that they take that as their family, so at the end of the day, regardless whether or not if it was a sheep or a dog, it's the same circumstance. And the example that I've just given to you, and this is why I said, when I said at the beginning, you need to be careful with your words, because it may not be Dave, but however, unfortunately for him, because of what he has said in the past and little threats or whatever that he's made, and then now this has come a reality, then the first person who is going to be looked at is going to be him.
So is she keeping them sheep? Is she keeping them sheep forever?
I think it's all a load of crock of shit. The fact that she's used and pulled up the screen recording, showed it on live, and coincidentally the fucking sheep go missing. No chickens, no fucking donkeys, no nothing else. Just sheep. Just sheep.
I think, to be fair, donkeys would
no
be
camera,
easier.
no nothing to see where they've gone.
So by all accounts, in that area, there over the recent months, there's been a spate of theft of sheep from farms. So there's been a whole spate of them within that area, specifically for sheep. So that's on police records and the website and stuff like that. So I was just waiting to see the person that messaged me about it has got all those stats and stuff like that from the website. But they're not messaging back, but there is a spate of them already in the area. So now that puts a different perspective on it, irrespective of what Dave said on live and all that sort of stuff. I get what you're saying about that, but now you can't just say, well, it's Dave, if there's a spate of them in the area already.
It is natural. It's normal for her to assume it's him. I agree with what you're saying.
I don't know Dave, so I'm not saying that it is Dave. I'm just playing devil's advocate in a situation like the example that I just gave about me and Torian. It's it's not rocket science. This is 2024. This is what happens. Do you know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm not blaming Dave. I'm not saying it is Dave or whatever, but I'm just saying take a step back and look and think, well, this person said this to me on this day, this has now happened, you're then not going to go and think, oh, it's hustle.
But now you know there's been a spate of it, and she would have been told either by the police that there was a spate of it, and also, being a farmer, she would know that there's a spate of it because that's what happens. So, if you knew there's a spate of thefts in the area, why would you then direct to say it would be Dave or he would be a suspect?
Sorry, can I just say something? I think we're missing a fact as well here, that her animals are forever escaping.
Mm-hmm.
She's always on live chasing goats and Christ knows what up the street. They're always escaping. Who the hell see the night and see proof that that gate was tied shut and them sheep did not get out? Because she's also going on live every time someone comes for her or whatever, they all say about how her yard's secure and she's got all this CCTV. Well, funnily enough, the sheep aren't seen on CCTV. Going missing.
What time were the sheep last seen? Does anyone know?
Everyone's saying that, oh, the CCTV didn't cover that area, but every single time she goes on live, she says how secure her property is and how much she's got CCTV, dare anyone try anything, this, that and the other. I'm sorry, but how has this not been found on CCTV? Because they would have had to drive up her driveway through the gate where she's got a camera on to load them.
Thank you, bingos.
Granted, it's going to be natural for her to assume it's Dave, and Dave would even understand if he probably come up here and be like, yeah, no wonder she's suspecting me because of what I said.
I said that as well.
Exactly, Dave would probably turn around and go, yeah, because of what I said, it makes sense for her to think it's me. But when you realistically think about it, do you actually think Dave is going to call people, arrange for somebody to go to Laura's house, steal 4 sheep into a van, take them so far that 12 hours of her searching with 7 people makes it unable for them to find?
And you also think that if Dave's gone that far out of his way to steal sheep and do all this funny business, that one's then going to get found a few hours later?
Yeah,
do you
that's
not
what
think
I
he'd
said.
make sure they're gone?
There was 5
If he was
missing
going to
and
go
one
out
got
of his
found.
way to do all of that, he's going to make sure they're fully gone, surely?
So and also, there's a crime spate of it in the area anyway.
I think Wolf did it.
On a serious note, has descriptions been released of what these sheep actually look like and what people are supposed to be looking for and stuff?
Sheep.
And also, have you noticed the pattern? How everyone she accuses of anything is a male creator. She comes for all these male creators and throws out the most biggest accusations. I mean, look at Speedo, look at G Crew, now Dave. She's targeting.
Gracie, can I just ask you a question? We're talking about one specific incident. Why is it that anybody, when anything is mentioned about Laura, like,
Because
why
it's an
do people?
ongoing pattern.
No, let me finish. Why do people feel the need to then bring up other things? We're not talking about Speedo. We're not talking about anything.
Because that's the type of person she is.
Because it's a repetitive behaviour.
corrupt.
She's coming for male creators and accusing them of the worst things and trying to get their reputation brought down because of her low-life behaviour.
Can I say something? Yeah, and I always say this, yeah, with the whole, not even to bring it up or whatever, but even with the whole Speedo and her situation, guys, at the end of the day, no one was there. No one don't know the situation.
But there's been several recordings.
Hold on, wait, let me
of
land.
after.
Yes, she done what she done. Yes, there was a video of her stealing weed or whatever, but come on, guys. We're not all going to
also
sit here and act
messages
that
of her
certain
thanking
negative
him for such a good night.
situations won't make, like, you know, people got to understand, I feel like, cool, if that did happen to her, yeah, if that did happen to her, why can't we be like, oh, maybe she came up on the platform doing all of that because she didn't want to show that, like, we don't, at the end of the day, no one was there, innit? So I think no one should speak on it. That's just
But
how
then why
people
is
can
there
have their opinion.
Oh my God, I'm not going to believe I'm going to say this, but can we bring it back to the sheep?
Furthermore, let me
Yeah,
just
exactly. It's about the sheep right now.
Furthermore, let
Sheep.
me
Do you
just
get
say
it?
as
Sheep,
well,
sheep,
it
sheep,
wasn't
sheep,
actually
sheep.
Laura that actually brought the Speedo thing to light. It was actually G Crew.
Right, let's not talk about the Speedo thing or the G Crew thing. I think, no, let's not do that.
Well, that's what obviously
I
Gracie
think
is
certainly what
Okay,
they're trying
but
to say
people
is
are
that
entitled to come up and bring their
there's pattern
opinion.
of behaviour with Laura. That's what they're trying to say. It's just pattern of behaviour. So it's not about specific.
But wait, Miss J, what other man has she had an issue with apart? Obviously, I genuinely don't know.
Speedo, G Crew, DG, who else has she come for? Dave Duran.
There's been a lot there.
Who's got a point, Wolf?
Gracie, Obviously, let's move away from the situation. However, I think that her point is, this is how corrupt this person is in the head. It's a fact, like, of how she tries to sabotage so many different people, and she's given her reasoning, and that's Laura all over. And this is
Zach,
the same thing that's
Luke,
in itself.
Rambo, Adam's Ark.
Never had a problem with Rambo. I've always been fine with Rambo, so.
Anyway, sheep.
Regardless of whoever she's had an issue with, the matter at hand is to do with the sheep. You lot are all taking it for joke. I just hope that your dogs,
regardless, though, isn't it?
Miss Surty, there's no you lot here. I didn't take it away from
It's
sheep.
repetitive behaviour. It's not whatever we think. It's just a continuous pattern.
I don't think anyone's actually sitting here continuously taking the piss. It's just it's a public platform.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna
give their opinions.
Listen.
Some are making a little joke because they're not involved in it, but it's fucking TikTok. If she knew this was going to happen, and if anything, we could spin the table and say, how out of order is it to go onto the app and accuse a father of 2 young children, and we'll bring kids into it, of being a thief, whether it's sheep or not. You shouldn't do that about substance. And she talks about how people assume her of being certain things on the app all the time, but she has just done the exact same thing to Dave. Whether he done that live or not, she goes, I hate it when people accuse me of things. You shouldn't do those things without evidence. But she's just done the same thing to Dave.
Hey, can I be completely honest with you? Yeah, I'm going to stand on business while I'm sitting here and say I think it's complete fucking bant.
I'm sure you'll know a lot about that.
I've pissed myself laughing since I found out that these sheep have gone missing. It's all out to an app and be displayed on social media. Carry on going looking for your sheep, but just stop accusing people until you find out exactly what's going on, because it's pissing people off. You don't actually know. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck's happened, but I think it's pants. I'm being honest. Like, I can't lie. I've sat here and wet myself laughing for I don't know how long. It's just crippling me. I don't know what
to be honest, MT and Jay, I've just had a call from the Guinness World Record book people, and they've just said we've won a prize for saying sheep the most times in the less amount of time.
Miss Surty, the thing is, right, not only has Dave now been accused of that, but there's also another accusation that's come about that Dave went to prison for domestic violence. That's not right either. And that was on the back of this whole sheep thing.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, who said about the domestic violence?
A girl called Katie.
Was Laura going to get the blame for that as well?
Well, no one's pointing the finger at Laura at this. She just said it's come off the back of it.
It's come off the back. So again,
no one mentioned Laura. Why has everything got to be revolving around Laura?
Yeah, I never said Laura. I said on the back of this, he's now had another accusation saying that he's gone to prison for domestic violence.
Okay, so what relation has that got to do with Laura?
Because it's come off the back of all this hate that he's getting from this bullshit.
Exactly. Okay. Again, speculation. So he's being speculated about, apparently he had something to do with it. Because let's be honest, that is what, although people are saying, well, Laura's not saying that it was definitely him. Okay, well, she's implying it. Let's not pretend that we're all stupid. She's implying it, and that is how she's putting it across. That he had something to do with it, or he did it himself. Either way, he was involved, right?
Do you understand why she would think that, though, Jen?
Absolutely. But then just take it to the police quietly. Did she need to bring it on the app? No. Because she didn't have facts. She didn't have evidence that it was him. And now everyone's already created the narrative, and they've believed whatever they want to believe. They've made their minds up and they've ran with it.
I just want to know, how can she physically prove to this app, to all these minions that are now trying to ruin a man's life, that is now bullying a man on this app? I want to know how she can prove to people that that gate was definitely tied shut that night. How can she prove that? If there's no CCTV, how can she prove that?
Because I know that we said, we weren't there with the whole Speedo thing. I hate to bring that up, but we weren't there, so we don't know. But hang on a minute, none of you lot were there either when the sheep went. So
exactly, this is my point, and they're all coming for Dave, ruining his holiday, trying to ruin a reputation of a man.
And this is why,
Gracie, respectfully, he ruined it himself when he decided to come on live and threaten people. You can't put all the blame on Laura. Dave has to be held accountable as well.
Yeah, but she done the same thing to him.
But this is why I said to you guys at the beginning, your tongue is a powerful thing. Watch your words, because if Dave, you see me, I pattern in silence. So You won't hear me say, I'm going to come and do this to you. I'm going to come and do that to you. I'm going to do it when I want to do it, when I'm ready. And yeah. So if Dave wanted to do whatever it is that he wanted to do, like...
Can we hold the same energy for Laura then? When you're shown that she has actually threatened him too, is she going to get the same backlash?
Where's the vid? We've been waiting for Dave to post a video of this so-called threat. Right now, I can't go off base of a threat that I have not seen. That's
fine, but I'm just saying, so when this comes out that actually she's been also threatening, and not just Dave, probably multiple men, are we all going to hold the same energy for her, or is it just because it's a man going at a woman? It's much more like shocking. Oh my God.
It's because of a man going against a woman. That is exactly what it is. She never gets backlash or repercussions for any of her behaviour. Every man she targets on the app, she gets away with it every single time.
It's not because it's a man, because...
They have a right to defend themselves, just like Laura does, absolutely. But all because it's a man, it doesn't mean that... I think that it gets treated so much differently because it's a man going at a woman. But have you not heard the things that she says towards men? But nothing gets said about it.
Laura's been on the app
yourself
for a
in that
very
position.
long
If that was
time.
one of your sons and a girl was speaking to your son like that, would you not have anything to say? Would you not tell him to stick up for himself? Of course you would.
Laura's been on this app for a very long time, and I think
At the end of the day,
let's go back to yesterday when she was on live with J-Hop. Like J-Hop's huge in America, but he's full of fucking steads and huge testosterone. He could bully nobody in person if he was on it. Do you know what I mean? If he wasn't on it, like she allowed him and his people to then go and target Dave. Do you know what I mean? Because she led him to believe that Dave has done this. So she still feels and still thinks that Dave has gone and done this. Like, that's what she's causing here. Like, she's causing massive hate when she knows no absolute facts at all.
and he fully was saying he'll bully Dave via his gifting level.
He could
I mean,
bully nobody. He's full of testosterone and fucking juice up his arse. He could bully nobody. He is a nobody. He might be huge because of his little fucking, whatever.
Wolf.
But he's a nobody when it comes to it. She allowed him to do that.
It's just wrong. But she's allowed to get away with sending people to bully Dave, and Dave isn't allowed to defend himself.
How's Dave not allowed to defend himself?
Because
But Dave
whatever
is
he's saying,
Dave is a big clearing ass man. Pardon?
Whatever he's saying back, he's being tarnished for. Oh, he's threatening a female. Well, I'm not being funny enough. There's only so much one person can take. Only so much bullying. Only so much harassment. Only so much hate one person can take before they explode.
Exactly, and that is Laura. Laura has been
And that's Dave as well. But you're sitting here saying that Dave's a bad person for
everything that you have just said there. That is Laura. Everything. There's only so much that she can take.
I can't believe the sheep are the bigger problem. He's just been accused of going to prison for domestic violence. Do you know what that means? Actually battering a female. And now we're bothered about some fucking sheep. This man's got kids. This man has got a family that are on the app. Not necessarily his children on the app, but now it's an even bigger scale that he is now being accused of going to prison for fucking domestic violence. Sheep are the least of people's worries. I'm telling you that when it comes to DV, that is honestly, you're reaching.
But what I'm struggling to understand is obviously you're saying about the domestic violence and stuff. Like, is that just somebody that's just come out of the woodworks?
No, this was from obviously a supporter. I'm not going to pin it on Laura because obviously you did pick up that obviously that's not Laura's fault, and it's absolutely not. But I can only be led to believe that it is. But it is through. From what she has said that he abuses women, whatever people have said that he abuses women that are in that team or support network. So I'm sorry.
I'm saying to you here, no. I'm not arguing with you or anything, Jane. Just this is the first that I've heard. about the DV situation. So, but what I'm saying is like, so as a woman come forward and saying that this is...
No, it's somebody obviously on the basis of this topic being about Dave and Laura, they've then risen and said he's gone to prison for this and this and this, which is completely irrelevant to the situation. The same way you said to Gracie, well, the fact that she's argued with multiple men in the past or targeted multiple men is irrelevant. So it's like, why was that being brought up? And Laura's been through so much on the app, like she actually has. She's had shit after shit after shit, some of which she's brought on herself, some of which she hasn't. Welcome to TikTok, that's life. But she knew exactly what was going to happen the minute she did accuse it of being, like, come onto the app and say it was him. She knew that other things would come out. So if she's learned anything from all of that, like, bloody hell, I'm not to make it about me. Look at all the shit I had at the beginning of the year. Would I ever come onto this app and accuse somebody of doing something that they hadn't done? No, because I first-handedly know how that feels. So she knew what would happen the minute she goes on this app and starts saying things. I would never dream of pressing that live button and instigate and assume that somebody has done something such as commit theft. Like, as much as we're saying theft, I mean, if it was a book, I don't even think that's a big deal. We're talking about actual real fucking animals here. She knew what would happen. She knew there'll be lives starting about it, and she wanted people to think it was Dave. And yes, it makes sense after what he said, but she has no evidence it's him. He's trying to liaise with her and say, give me the crime reference number. I haven't stolen no sheep. I know what I said. It makes sense why you think it's me. Give me the crime reference number. We'll get to the bottom of it. She won't even give that to him. No one's saying she needs to give it to TikTok. No one's saying she needs to put the CCTV on TikTok. She won't even give it to him. The person you suspect.
What's the crime reference going to do, Georgia?
I don't... Listen, if he's saying he wants it, she won't liaise with him in any way, shape or form.
I'm asking you, you come from that background, so I'm just obviously, this is just a general question.
Well, he can't call up the police and go, hi, my name's Dave, I think I'm a suspect in something, can I have details? They'll be like, no fucking way, you're not the victim, why are we going to give it to you? If she gives Dave the crime reference number, he can call the police and say, I'm a suspect in this case, let me give my statement or let me give some evidence on my behalf. So it doesn't make sense to me, like, why is she not giving that to him? Like, Miss 30, if I stole something of yours and you went on this app and you were saying, I stole it, and I messaged you like, listen, give me the crime reference number, I'm going to call them, I haven't, and your main priority was getting that item back, would you not give me it? And this is no hate campaign against Laura. I hardly even know Dave, I hardly even know Laura, but it doesn't make sense. It's not adding up for me. Like, if someone come into the police station and they said to me, the suspects reached out to me, they said that they want to provide their evidence, but I didn't want to give them anything. But I've chosen to go on an app and instigate a lot of hate, which full well she knows is going to happen. As much as people are saying, oh, I'm being Team Dave, yeah, I think Dave's great, I think what Laura does for animals are great, I'm being fucking impartial, and it's because I think she's wrong. It's not because I don't like Laura, I just think she's wrong. I really do think she's wrong in what she's done. And she knew what was going to happen. And if it was the other way around, I'd say Dave's well out of order for what he's done. I'd say the exact same thing. Why won't she give the crime reference number to him? Like, it will help.
Can I just say something here as well, right? She's forever having animals go missing. She's forever on live chasing goats and Christ knows what up the street, yeah? Having police come to her saying her goats are loose, whatever. But she's spending all this money buying cows, buying this, buying that. Why would you not secure your vicinity, focus on that, and then you can definitely guarantee and say they didn't go missing by themselves, they've definitely been stolen. But instead she's too busy buying more animals to look better on the app instead of making sure her vicinity's fully secure.
You can say that though. I don't think you should comment like sorry. I don't think you should comment on that. At the end of the day, we can't control what people do with their money and how they decide to...
Yeah, but I can comment on that because she's accusing a man of stealing sheep when in actual fact they could have just gone missing because her facilities aren't secure.
But in actual fact, you don't know if he has done it or not.
Can I just say, where is she now? Because she hasn't been on the app all day. She's letting everybody slate an innocent man. But where is she now?
Please stop saying he's innocent, because he's not innocent, guys.
Well, he is, because he's innocent. He's innocent until proven guilty. Facts.
No, but I'm saying in a way he's not innocent because he's also fell in the trap that he's also threatened her. So let's not say, oh, we're innocent.
Right, there's a lot of people who have threatened. There's a lot of people who have threatened her on this app. There's a lot.
I'm speaking on what I've seen. I don't know.
Regardless what's gone on. She should have went straight to the police, not brought it on the app until she had receipts. As she's always saying, she only comes on this app with receipts. Where is these receipts? None.
You know, but
None
okay,
exactly.
but can I just say
Where
something,
is she
Natalie?
now? She's got
But
everybody
Natalie,
else running around after her, calling everybody on this app, slating a man. Where is she to defend herself?
But Natalie,
Nowhere to be
respectfully, she
seen.
don't owe you
Didn't.
nothing. She don't have to come and show anyone anything. She doesn't owe you lot anything. Same way Dave don't owe us anything. She don't owe you lot anything. So for you to be like, oh, where is she? Why is she not in that? It's got nothing to do with you.
But then she can't run around yesterday and accuse somebody and then go and do this the next day and let everybody talk about it.
Established that she has every right to feel how she feels. If a man is coming on the platform, sorry, one sec, guys.
But then you're saying we can't voice our opinions and we have no right to say about fencings and stuff like that when we do, because this is actually very relevant to this situation. Very relevant.
These are all goading one man when you should all be looking at maybe she's took them herself and playing this big thing. It's a bit too suspicious to me.
I feel can't you lot just go look for the sheep?
Calculated.
Well, I live in a village with a load of sheep. I'll see if they're around here.
Yeah, go look for them. Can't you lot just go look? Because this is long.
Yeah, I've got hundreds of sheep around here. You can have some of these.
Yeah, like, I beg you, man, just send out the search party, bro. You man are dragging us.
I actually genuinely hope she finds the sheep. Firstly, this is going to make her feel better. Secondly, then I hope it can be proven that no one's actually gone out of their way to steal them. Because say if someone actually has, and it's not Dave, which I think it isn't, it's a bit fucking weird that someone's actually gone to her farm and stolen her sheep. Do you know what I mean? That's
Also,
weird.
You've got to also remember she's pissed off more than just Dave on this app.
I said that.
She's pissed off a lot of people on this app. She's probably pissed off a lot of people in real life. So the chances of it being Dave and not one of them, let's be realistic.
And why did Dave and Laura fall out initially?
Well, I'm just gonna, Georgia, is it right if I just drop you and you, Sati? I just need to get two people in.
Yeah. Go on.
Is that all right?
Yeah, I'll drop.
All right, love. You're right down there, Wolf.
Yeah.
I knew it was you that knew the sheep.
Wait, look, it's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
I just hope that once the sheep come back and it's all proven, I hope she comes on this app with a pair of balls and admits and apologises to Dave for accusing him of this. And every little minion of hers.
Comes on and apologises too. It's the same thing.
And every little minion of hers to apologise to him too for the accusations, sickening accusations that they've just threw at him today. That is bang out of order.
I reckon Torian's being paid by Shepherdess.
Could I just say
Don't
something?
stop,
I've literally have only got 5 minutes. So somebody's just been into Dave's live. They've said their tea with Katie. There is a video on her site. I have just watched it. It is Dave responding to threats made by Laura at her farm gate about who potentially she would be able to engage with. So go and have a look at that video, or if anyone's got a second phone, play
What's
it
it
on.
called?
It's T. I've sent you the URL to it on WhatsApp.
Wait, what do you mean? Who should be able to engage with?
She refers to some other guy.
Dave's coming in now. He's coming in here. So
okay.
So she's not actually mentioning Dave Doran. She's mentioning someone else.
No. So I don't want to get the context wrong because I just whizzed
Right,
through
right.
it. So yeah, Dave's here. Hopefully he's seen the video as well. I don't know whether he's actually looked at it. But what happened was there was obviously something before that, and Laura was at her gates at her farm. Dave was on the end of his bed, and Dave was basically playing back the recording of what Shepard said and was responding to that. And it's really clear on there. So here's Dave.
Say it here now, please. I'm sorry to interfering because this is I'm so sorry. Right. So people have stated I threatened to go there and rip the air out of her, right? And I stated, I swore down, I said, my baby's mum, because obviously a woman on woman and she's my children's mum when the lady called out my mum, yeah? People were saying I'm lying, I threatened to do this to her. Now let me tell you, my children's mum, yeah, she would absolutely rip the death out of you.
Shut up.
Play it again, Dave.
So I got accused of saying I was going to. Right, she made a threat to me on this video, but I ain't going to play that because I'm not interested. Look how she calls me. Now let me tell you, my children's mum, yeah, she would absolutely rip the death out of you.
Play it again, Dave.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, I thought Dave was coming to play the video of her threatening his children.
No. Allegations made this morning, Torian, that I threatened to go and drag her around the field by her hair and that is why everybody said I've been to prison. I should not have to sit here. Listen, you can talk about what video I done. You can sit there and say, yeah, Dave's number one suspect, yeah? He's done a video and it's happened. Look, you're entitled to talk about that, and I can't do nothing about that. But what you're not entitled to do is people coming from that community and trying to tarnish me to say I've been to prison because I've beat a woman up, I've fucking hard a woman, and I've done disgusting things to do to ladies, yeah? You should not do that, right? And then they stated, I threatened to go to Laura's land and I threatened to drag her around by her hair. And I stated, no. I stated, because you have called my children and my parenting, my baby's mum, I would have come there and deal with you and drag you around that field, right? My baby's mum. And everybody says, no, Dave, you're lying. But also, you listen to how she talks. It's okay for her to talk to me in the way that manner is accepted, but I cannot respond and retaliate. She lives 10 minutes away as well. Right, hang on. Now let me tell you, my children's mum, yeah, she would absolutely rip the death out of you. Right, so that is, there we have got it, the recording that everybody said I didn't have, that everybody said doesn't exist, of me stating my baby's mum because you've called my children and my parenting. So it's obviously I'd pass it on to my baby's mum, and she would do that because they're her children. She gave birth to them beautiful, amazing children. So what mum would not want to go as hard as you can to protect your children? On that note, mic drop, bye-bye.
Wait, Dave. Okay, I hear that video, but again, I still don't understand why he threatened her. He said that he threatened her because she threatened his children. That video he just played is showing that he turned around and said that his baby mother will do whatever. It's still not showing the whole threat thing. That's
No. He hasn't played the whole video. Torian, he hasn't played the whole video. He's just playing that important bit that he gives more of a shit about, that he has been accused of threatening, that he would do that to her, and he didn't say that. He doesn't give a shit what she said, really, to him about threats and stuff. He's more bothered about clearing his name and saying, I didn't fucking say that. I said my baby mum would do it.
No, I hear that, Miss J, but what I'm saying to you is, yeah, cool, I proper hear that, but he still made threats though. That's what I'm trying to, like, he still made threats. So yeah, he played that video. I get it.
You need to go and watch the whole clip. It's on Tea with Katie. Go and look at it.
Wait, it's with who? Sorry, can someone send it to me, please?
I can't.
Wait, what's
I just don't have the facilities. Tea with Katie.
Tea with like how I've just put it in the comments, like that.
Yeah, Katie, Tea with Katie,
cool.
And it's not one of the top videos. It's right back at when it happened, so it's got about 419 views when I looked. He's got a red baseball cap on, and he's literally playing Laura's recording of what she was saying, and he's responding to that.
All right, cool. I'm gonna listen to it, guys. In the comments, I don't know why you lot are coming for me because I haven't even been disrespectful or anything. Like, so please come off my name. Thank you.
I'm gonna drop. I've got stuff to do.
What's that then?
Hello, sorry. Can I just ask everybody in the comments and everybody in the box? You only have to answer with a yes or no. With a yes or no answer. Knowing I've got pets myself, knowing that 4 pets were missing yesterday, I want the answer yes or no. Would people be sitting on a live crying? Whether you've been driving around for an hour, I would not sleep until my pets were back in my care. She's got a public pet page on Facebook that people kept saying to her, put a post out, missing sheep, blah, blah, blah. She kept ignoring the comments. Then she kept accepting J-Hop and she was flirting with J-Hop and stuff like that. Then she went into the house for smoke, whatever she was smoking. I'm sorry, but if 4 of my pets were out and I did not know where they were, I would do everything in my power to get my 4 pets back before I don't open a live on TikTok or anything like that.
Yeah, but what if she's opening up her life to spread awareness? Everyone deals with things.
So if she's opening her live to spread awareness, that's fine, fair enough. But it doesn't need to spread awareness all day when she's got everybody else there. Why weren't they out searching as well then?
Say that again, sorry?
So why does it take all day and all night for her to, spread awareness on a page when she's got a Facebook page she could have put a post out on? She could have done that while she was on live, but she didn't. She had other people there at the place. She got accused of Dave of taking them. So I'm sorry, but if Dave had taken something from mine, or whoever had taken something from my house, I'd go straight to them.
But she's gone to the police. Why would she go straight to Dave if he's already threatened her? Why would she then go put herself at risk? She's gone to the police. She's done the right.
She sits there and says that she's this and she's that, and then she sits there and goes, she can give it, but then she can't take it. But then when something's happened, you put on that, you put on the, your front. You'd go and you'd sort it yourself.
And can I ask Torian, how the hell does she know for facts that Laura's been to the police? She's sitting there saying, oh, she went to the police. Where's the facts? Where's the evidence that she went to the police?
A few people have said she's gone to the police. Her mod has been confirmed that she's gone to the police. Then she's got the crime reference and she don't want to give it out.
There's none.
No. And how many times they've got out, she would not have the sheep somewhere where there's not CCTV. I would not have none of my animals, knowing what the world's like nowadays, I would not have any of my animals somewhere not protected like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, livestock theft is like huge, I'm not gonna lie to you.
And she'll know this.
It doesn't really matter.
She's not silly. She will know this.
What do you mean?
She'll know that livestock, so I would not risk no CCTV, nothing, and have him where I can't see him.
Hang on, Dave. I'm getting you in. Hang on, Dave.
Might as well get yourself a farm then. You sound like an expert.
No, I'm not an expert, but it's just common sense. You wouldn't have animals to put him at risk.
Right, one more thing, guys, yeah? Just to cover my back, and because everything was going on, I'm not going to play it all, but what I decided to do at 14:06 Spanish time is ring Derbyshire police and ask them if there was a case opened up against me, if they required me to come home, and I told them what had gone on. I'm just going to play the beginning to prove that I'm not lying, but I did ring the law. Now, the outcome I will tell you after the video. Oh, shit, how the fuck? Department I need. There you go. Hello, I'm not quite sure what department I need. What it is there's been an allegation made against me, and apparently there's a case been opened up and a crime reference number, and the police are going to want to speak to me. But right, that's the bit I'm playing, yeah? Because obviously I'm not playing anymore, okay? I'm not playing no more of that video, but basically what they have said to me is, Dave, We are not looking for you. As you know, if we was, the first thing we do is go to your solicitor, because your solicitor knows everywhere you go and would ring you straight away. Also, Dave, no matter what you have said on live, because I've stated what I've said on live, because I come into a bit of a problem with this lady. No disrespect, Dave, but what you did say on live is totally irrelevant because you're in Spain. That is an alibi. That is a solid alibi. It
At the same time, in the video that whole threatening video.
Please? Can I just speak, please? So that is an alibi, Dave. There's no taking it away. Whether you've said on your video you would do this, you would do that, there is no evidence, if there was a case, of you possibly being in that location, because you are in Spain and you are everywhere to be seen on CCTV. So I have spoke to the law. I will not be playing the full video. I do not like the law. I do not deal with the law. But if I have to do something to cover my back, I will do. God bless.
Wait, Dave, hold on, just quickly. Well, he keeps running now. Why does he keep running away?
No one's running away. No one can stand listening to your voice. Your voice is going through everyone in the chat, mate. You are a proper little job's worth, mate. You need to just stop. No one wants to listen to you, man. I'm going to jump up, but no one wants to listen to Torian's voice when it goes through everyone, man. And I've got racehorses with Dave and know Dave very well, mate.
Respectfully, this ain't your platform. If Jay don't want me on that platform, she'll drop me.
Anyway,
Yeah?
what you
All
say?
right, then.
Torian,
Yeah.
can you hear me? Right, so I'm not arguing with you. I'm simply stating, like, this entire time, it's come across like you're being really biased towards Laura when Dave has just shown.
Bias? Yeah, go on.
Dave has just shown that she's gone on the platform, said that, like, obviously, as we know, she said that he's threatened her, like that he was gonna incite violence on her, being Dave, male to female. But he has just come up and shown that he didn't say it was gonna be him. He didn't put threats from his perspective. He was saying my baby mum being female to female. So for her to go onto the app and say Dave, a fully grown man.
I'm gonna stop you there. I've got the videos myself. That video that he's just played, I've never heard that video. I'm just going off by the videos that I've got.
As soon as he showed that, you literally, the first thing you said was, no, but what about the threats that she made towards you? You didn't even care the fact that he has just come up and said she's instigated that he as a male has then threatened to hurt her, which has then made people bring up DV and stuff like that. You completely bypassed. No, what about the threats that she made to him? She's gone on the app and said that him as a male is going to.
Where are the threats? I haven't heard no threats from her side. The only threats I've heard is from him.
Why did that part get skipped to you? She's accused him as a man creator, saying
but I don't know if he was in here before, but I blatantly said I don't agree with anything to do with domestic violence or trying to say that someone done something and they haven't done that. I blatantly said that. You wasn't in here, so don't sit here and say like I was. But I definitely said that the first time I came up.
I can only talk on from what I heard.
What you heard, I understand that. I get that.
When he came up,
definitely said it.
He completely passed it, and it was like, whoa, like
no,
where's the part where fucking hell that's wrong?
Can I just, as well, Torian, she even went at Ham the other day for absolutely no reason. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the sort of person she is. It's a pattern of behaviour. She is a toxic, vile person, and I'm not even going to keep going for Laura, keep going for her, because I'm not interested in her, really, to be honest with you.
It's been stated she's got an answer for, and she's defending Laura. She's not seeing the reality of the situation.
No one's not defending Laura. I said that. What I'm defending is a man threatening a woman. So stop putting words in my mouth.
Yeah, but like when I've stated her animals are forever going missing, etc., etc. So who's to say they haven't gone on the run again? Why would she keep buying animals and not secure her vicinity? Because in situations like this, she can then say they definitely haven't escaped. Everywhere is secure, but instead she's buying all these new animals to look good on the app, to look at this good animal rescuer and animal haven, when she should be focusing on the security of the animals. Instead, you come back to me with, oh, we shouldn't be having an opinion on how she spends her money. We absolutely should. When a man is being accused of stealing animals, we should be looking at the points to prevent that happening, which is securing your vicinity.
And we're all sitting here having an opinion about Dave. That DV thing would not have come up if she didn't go on the app and say that he said that he's going to hurt her. that would not have come up. And he's just come up and shown he didn't say he was going to be, he said, oh, my baby mum, because obviously he's not going to come on as a man. And bro, that DV thing wouldn't have even been brought up. And my perspective was just, I wasn't here when you said what you said earlier, but you completely skipped it and was like, well, where's the part where she threatened you? Like, what? Like, I was making food, but I was like, what the fuck? Like, did you not just hear that she has come on the app and said that he was going to harm her, but he's just come up and said, I never said that I was going to do nothing. And then you're like, well, why is she threatening him with another person?
I just feel like there's more proof or more, what's it called? Ally, is it? What is it when, oh God, I've lost my train of thought.
Guys, I'm going to go, but I'm going to...
Alibi.
Yeah, see you later. Thanks for having
All right,
me.
see you later, Georgia. There's more alibi as to why he hasn't done it to why he has. Laura hasn't got any substance to what she said, Torian. She's just gone by what he had said on the internet, yeah? But he's proved himself time and time again. And then obviously now another allegations come about him being in a domestic violence. He's gone to prison for it. That is so serious, Torian. You know that as a woman, yeah? That is so serious to accuse somebody of doing that. And they haven't done it.
Look, Miss J, what did I say when I came up? I don't agree with the whole domestic violence stuff. I don't agree with people lying on people. I don't play that game. Do you get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm a person. I don't watch Laura. Do you get me? We came together in respect of the whole DJ decoration situation. I don't sit with Laura. I don't watch her lives. I don't know what she does with her animals. I don't know, innit? But I've come together in the terms of the whole racist thing. That's it. So when
I get that, yeah.
I don't watch her. I've never, do you get what I mean? I don't watch her.
Yeah, but please, Torian, this isn't about... Well, I just want to put out there, this isn't about her skin colour, honestly. I know she seems to think that it is. It's not. It's because a lot of people have had their own experiences with her and she's very calculated, and that is just their opinion. You know, everyone's within their right to have that. But Dave has come up and proved himself time and time again. And I think, if anything, we need to give him credit where credit's due. He didn't say that, and he said it was the baby mum that he was going to get her to do that. And I'm sorry, but if she's going to give...
Wait, Miss J, I'm going to send you the 2 videos that I've got.
Yeah. I just
Are you
want
able to play them?
as well, that if... I know that this may be a bit controversial, but if a woman is going to give it to a man and don't expect nothing back, then fucking hell. I'd do the same. I'd expect it in return. If a female's going at a man should be able to react as well. So that's how I see it.
Every action
Do you
has a
know what as
reaction.
well? I think, right, a lot of people that aren't of colour, everyone says, oh, they're pulling the mental health card. Why does no one ever see that Laura's pulling a race card in a lot of situations when she's not actually being racially attacked? She assumes she is. She wants to make people believe she is. When no one's mentioned anything about race, she pulls the race card.
Race card? What do you mean? Like, what are you talking about now?
She pulls the race card.
Not how she pulled
they're being racist. They're doing
Who do you think that she's called a racist that's not actually been racist?
She called Luke the judge a racist for saying they. That's
for saying what, sorry?
Luke the judge said they, just said they. That was it. And she said that she for 3 days she was calling Luke the judge a racist.
So Luke the judge said they, and she came out and said Luke's racist. Is that what you're telling me?
Fact. Yeah. That happened a few weeks ago.
I find that quite hard to believe. But
She
I don't know.
implied it, Torian. That's all. That's what.
Pardon?
Guys, I'm going to go, man.
All right, Wolf, go on.
I brought a new car earlier. Hey,
What?
I brought a new car earlier. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, go on. Oh, you fucking...
A Lamborghini!
You fucking piece of...
Dickhead.
Oh, Wolf's hilarious.
No,
Anyway,
just for the record, what he actually said was, I don't like when they say that, when they were talking about patois, which is Jamaican language, if you don't know that.
Yeah, but that ain't a racist thing. That ain't Luke the judge being racist.
But to say I don't like when they do that is crazy, bro. That is.
Listen. If you think that's definitely not racist. 100%.
But how are you as a white man able to tell a black person what's racist?
Listen, it's again now, white man, black man.
No, I don't want to get into it. I'm just gonna leave this
I'm going out
right
of
now.
Listen, Turia, no one wants to hear your voice. You're pathetic.
I'm Fran that keeps talking about race.
Right,
No, she said that Laura called everyone. Say again.
I said Indy, Fran,
up,
Tori, and
guys.
Gracie, and Hustle. Big love to all. I'm over and out.
I free the sheep.
Fuck's sake.
Free the sheep as well.